JD Edwards has always been a low-code to no-code solution. And from those beginnings, we always wanted to make sure that things were more configurable, less coding. Things could be done quickly, efficiently, and could change, and you're not locked into someone's idea of an application, but that could act different ways depending on what we do. So we've always had these great features such as user-defined codes, activity rules that drive how a process goes through something, the processing options, so whether we're starting an interactive application for a user or a batch job / report with a universal batch engine or UBE, we can change the behavior of that by changing the version and the processing options that drive that process. We've always had some form of doing personalization and preferences, from changing the way the grid looks, how it's laid out, changing the menus and how those are seen. And we've had this legacy workflow engine, though it was driven from a Windows executable that you had to run on top of alongside a JD Edwards development client. There's workflow out that's baked into the system that can be changed without changing the actual applications. And that's a pretty nice feature of JD Edwards, but it was harder to change because of the way we did it. And so Orchestrator now kind of sits in this realm, as I call the no-code, low-code feature set. And also with all the latest changes and the continuous integration and deployment of Enterprise One and the release cycles being quarterly, we get more on-the-glass features that used to happen in a development tool. So now we can change a text label or move a field around a form, or actually, in the latest version, add a button to a form and make that button do something different. All in the glass. You don't need to jump into a development tool, do a package build, deploy it, and go through all that headache that we've always done in the past. And also all the personalization that you can do with building your own menus with screens and text and flows right there on the glass for the size of the JD Edwards application.